In recent years, we've seen AI being used for tasks like songwriting, music production, and even live performances. While the incorporation of AI can bring about exciting possibilities, it's also important to consider the potential risks and drawbacks. As we dive into this complex and sometimes controversial topic, it's important to note that the script for this video was written by an AI chatbot called ChatGPT, created by OpenAI. It's amazing to see the capabilities of AI, but it raises important questions in the music scene, particularly about what it means for the future of music. To understand that, we first have to understand what AI is. Simply put, AI is the ability for a computer to think and learn. It uses a method called machine learning, which employs algorithms that can learn from data they are given. Then, they use that data to identify patterns and make predictions or decisions based on those patterns. Just like humans, the AI will continue learning based on how much data is fed, and it will get smarter over time. However, the recent advancements in AI have many artists and musicians fearing for their careers. We'll be exploring the potential risks and drawbacks of AI in the music industry and discussing how it may shape the future of music. So sit back, relax, and join us as we delve into this fascinating topic. This year, we've seen the introduction of many programs that use AI to generate art, such as DALL-E 2 by OpenAI, the same company that's responsible for ChatGPT. This AI art has many actual artists fearing for their jobs, and there's already been a ton of protests against it. We've also recently seen the introduction of ChatGPT, an AI chatbot that can answer virtually any question and perform a variety of tasks. I used it to help me research this entire video, from the idea to the title and description, which is crazy. This year, we also saw the AI rapper FN Meka getting signed to Capitol Records. Even more amazingly, he was subsequently dropped from Capitol Records for being racist, but calling FN Meka an AI rapper was simply a marketing tactic because they were presenting him as if he was something new, bright, and shiny. In reality, FN Meka's vocals were performed by a real person, and I believe the only thing the AI did was help come up with the lyrics, which isn't that impressive as we know by now. But the fact that a record label would sign a so-called AI rapper is amazing, and it could have many implications for the future of the music industry. But what does all this have to do with music? Right now, it looks like only artists and programmers are going to have to deal with the issues of AI. But artificial intelligence within music is actually already here, and it's only going to keep getting better. We'll be exploring the potential risks and drawbacks of AI in the art and music industry, and discussing how it may shape the future of the industry. But before this, we'll dive into the history of AI in music. The relationship between AI and music has a long history, dating back to the 1950s. In 1951, a British computer scientist named Alan Turing made a machine that generated 3 simple melodies. This was the first ever recording of computer-generated music. However, the audio was lost for a long time, until researchers in New Zealand were able to find and restore it. In 1956, 2 professors from the University of Illinois used a computer to generate a code that was turned into notes, which were then played by real humans. They called it the Iliac Suite. In the 1980s, a composer named David Cope created something called experiments in musical intelligence. This experiment would analyze existing music and create new works based on it. Instead of the AI or humans performing the notes, he used a disclavier, which is a type of piano that can play itself, meaning that no humans were involved in the process of creating or performing the music. In 1997, Cope presented 3 compositions to an audience, one by a music teacher, one by the legendary composer Johann Bach, and one by EMI. The audience was supposed to guess who made what, and they mistook EMI's generated composition for Bach. Throughout the evolution of machines and music, people have both opposed and been scared of being replaced by it, much like we're seeing now with artists in response to AI-generated art. However, as technology has advanced, AI-generated music and computer-programmed music has become more sophisticated, and the line between human-created and machine-created music has become increasingly blurred. While some musicians have spoken out against the use of technology in music, others have embraced it and found ways to use it to enhance their performances and compositions. In recent years, advancements in the field of AI music have been rapidly expanding. This is thanks to research teams at universities and investments from large tech companies like Google. One such project is Magenta, which is backed by Google and aims to explore the use of AI as a tool in the creative process. One of Magenta's current developments is Ensign, an AI that creates new sounds by combining multiple sounds together. Additionally, the Magenta team has created plugins for digital audio workstations, such as Ableton, that use AI to create drum patterns and other musical elements. AI is also used in algorithms on streaming services like Spotify and SoundCloud to help music reach its intended audience and to assist smaller artists in gaining exposure. However, it's important to note that AI is simply a tool to enhance the creative process, and it's not capable of completely replacing human art. Companies like OpenAI have even created AI programs, such as Jukebox, that generate new music from samples. Another company, Over the Bridge, used AI to create an entire album called The Lost Tapes of the 27 Club, which was generated from songs by artists like Kurt Cobain and Jimi Hendrix. Additionally, there are programs like SoundDraw that use AI to generate copyright-free background music for videos. These programs allow users to customize different aspects of the music, such as key, tempo, instruments, and length, and the AI will create a custom song based on those parameters. While AI has certainly made an impact in the music industry, it's important to remember that it is simply a tool to enhance the creative process and should not be seen as a replacement for human art. As the field of AI music continues to advance, many are beginning to question what the implications could be for the music industry and individual musicians. Some argue that AI will never be able to truly replicate the creativity of human musicians, while others argue that AI is already showing signs of being creative. The question remains, what happens when AI cannot only replicate songs but create its own with the push of a button? This could spell trouble for both the music industry and individual musicians. The record labels in particular may see this as an opportunity to create music at no cost and own all the rights to it, rather than having to deal with human artists and their demand. This could lead to a future where it's much harder for real artists to make money from their music. However, it's important to note that the future is uncertain, and it remains to be seen how AI will ultimately impact the music industry. We hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you're interested in staying updated on the latest advancements in AI, make sure to subscribe to our channel. We'll be bringing you more insights and predictions in the future, so don't miss out. Thank you for watching. Not done yet learning about this topic? Continue watching one of our other videos. See you in our next video.